Hey guys, what's going on? Arburger1219 here. I'm coming at you with kind of a rant video. You're probably wondering why I have these two cards in front of me here. This has spawned over the last couple of, 2 or 3 days, trying to trade on YouTube, get some cards I need. Other people want some of my cards. And I'm PMing people back and forth, not all mind you, but some, and there's questioning of value of cards. Some people say, oh, well, we only go by TCG player, and that's the prices we go by. And I'm like, okay, so if you want to go by the TCG player prices, then we'll go by the TCG player prices for all the cards, not just your cards, and then undervalue my cards. Or go by speculation of what cards might be worth. Obviously, right here we have the High Priestess of Prophecy. Now, we all know this card is going to increase in value. The deck is going to get really good. It's actually already pretty good. Not the Reaper. I mean, the Reaper version's okay, but the Priestess version has topped at regionals around. And so we all know the card is going up, and it's going to stay up for a while. And so when you trade for this, you're trading basically on speculation, but when you're trading the card itself, you can't really expect people to pay more for the card than it is actually worth right now. Some people will go online and be like, I want 100 for my High Priestess of Prophecy. Well, that's all well and good, but no one's going to trade with you when they could pick up one for 75 or 80 on eBay. And people will message me saying, well, eBay is not real because if you have a really expensive card and somebody wants to sell it for less, then it doesn't make the card any less valuable. Well, actually, yeah, it kind of does. See, other websites don't update their info quite as much. They usually only update it to increase card price, but say a card price is lower than what it's on a certain website, whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint, TCG Player, any of those websites, they're not going to decrease the price if people are, until people actually stop picking them up. But when you're trying to make a trade on YouTube, you have to go by current market value, which eBay is usually the best at determining because you can look at completed listings, what they've been selling for recently, and so on and so forth. So, and then Rescue Rabbit, this is not the secret rare version, mind you, but people are trying to dump a lot of their Rescue Rabbit stuff because they're anticipating and maybe a hit to one on the ban list, and so they're thinking that this might not be as good anymore, so they're trying to get rid of their their Dolkas, their Logias and stuff, and they're anticipating them to go down, and they're trying to get more for them than the market dictates. If you think it's going to go down, you're not going to be wanting to pick this up. It's just the way it is. So while speculating is well and good, if you speculate this is going to go up, pick it up for the price it is now. I have no problem with someone trying to get like a decent deal, like, maybe $10 off, but you can't expect me to, for instance, the other day I was trading with a guy, and he wanted a few of my cards, and I wanted his super rare Gene Warped Werewolf, and on his TCG Player website, which he so adamantly insisted on using because eBay was total bull, I looked at my cards, and my cards were about $5 a piece, if you want to include shipping, because all those sites have insane shipping. So I said, okay, they're about $5 a piece. And his super rare Gene Warped Werewolf was only about $2 or $3 a piece, and with $5 with shipping. So I said, okay, I'll trade my card for your Gene Warped Werewolf. And he started messaging me back. He's saying, do you realize this card is going to be worth $15 in the next couple weeks? And I'm like, Maybe. That's a big maybe. It's only the super rare version. Rarity whores will want the ultimate rare version, if anything. But, yes, the super rare version will go up. But how can you expect, if you don't want to trade it now and you want to keep it until it goes up, fine. But you can't expect me to give you more right now in value for it than I could actually pick it up for myself. It just doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to get this out there and rant to the fellow YouTubers that most of you guys are cool. I talk to a lot of you guys, and it's like, oh, fair trade. I've made tons of trades with people, and that's no big deal. But you just get these random people who just expect you to trade erroneous amounts of stuff for something that is actually worth it at the moment. If you think it's going to be worth it, how about you try picking some more of them up off someone who might not value it as highly, and then like what I might be trying to do. You can do that. I have no problem with doing that, because I mean, and then if somebody else wants to undervalue it, that's fine. But you can't expect somebody to pay more than market value for something, or else they're just going to go to either another YouTuber or another site. So guys who do this, just hang on to your cards if you think they're going up, and don't expect people to pick them up for more than they could just get them off a reputable website like eBay, which is reputable. Because if cards on eBay were, you can say, oh, well, they're undervaluing the cards, but if people were undervaluing the cards that much on eBay, they would already be picked up. Like when Emergency Teleport was rumored, when it went back to 3, everybody thought it was going to be amazing, so they started picking them up on eBay in droves. So the price went up on them, and the price went up so high eventually that people stopped picking them up. If people stop buying them, that means that it's not that price anymore. So you can get a Thunder Seahorse on eBay for $18, so it doesn't make it a $25 card anymore. I mean, it's just not. If it was, all the $18 ones would be gone, because people would be like, hey, this is a $25 card. I'm going to make $7 and pick this up. So I hope you enjoyed my little rant, guys. I'm sure you guys have probably dealt with some of this yourselves. And check out my binder. If you guys want to trade, that's cool. It's probably about a video or two back. Just check my feed. And PM me, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Peace.